Hello, everybody. My name is Caitlin Peluffo, and I am the gosh darn host of the Gosh Darn podcast, Good Time Gal. Thank you for listening. This is fun, right? You're here, and I'm in your ear holes. That's great. I should be a different person, but I'm not. Ian Lara is the guest today on Good Time Gal. He's great. We go way back. We started comedy together. He started a little before me, and then I was a little baby. And then I was like, oh, Ian Lara. And I'm still like that. Ian Lara's great. What a sweet boy. He just had a special come out on HBO, so make sure you watch it. It's called Romantic Comedy. He also has a half hour on Comedy Central. He's a cherub. I love him so much. This podcast was really fun. So follow him at Ian Lara Live on Instagram. He posts a bunch of clips. He's very prolific with the clippy clips. Yeah, and he's starting a new podcast. So be on the lookout for that. So if you follow him on Instagram, you'll know about the podcast. And thank you for listening. Follow me at Caitlin Peluffo, Caitlin with a C. And follow the pod at Good Time Gal Pod. Mostly I use that to post clips and then also to post when I cancel an episode or something like that. So if you want to know when mayhem strikes, go and follow me at Good Time Gal Pod. And then watch the episode. Subscribe to my YouTube, Caitlin Peluffo, because I put all the videos from this up. That's pretty cool. Free content, no Patreon. I'm just super chill. I'm one of the guys. So do that. And then come see me live. I am going to be everywhere this summer and fall. So take a look, take a gander. It's on my Instagram, on my link tree. So if you go to the bio, there's a little link there. If you hit that, that shows all my upcoming shows and links to the tickets. So some see me, for the love of God, I can talk. I just had half a meat stick, and it's really throwing me off. I'm really talking too fast. All right. I had a meat stick. I'm a different girl now. I feel it in my breath. You know when you have a meat stick and you can feel it in your teeth? You're just like, oh, my God, teriyaki. So I'm sorry. But come see me live. I love you so much. I'll be selling stickers. I'll hug you. I'll take a picture. I'll hold your body. Okay? Thank you for listening, and please enjoy Ian Lara. Ian Lara.
Yes.
Welcome to Good Time Gal, Ian Lara.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Caitlin. This is great. I'm happy to be doing this. We've been talking about doing this for a while.
I mean, yes. I've known you. You were one of the first people I ever knew in comedy.
Yes.
Isn't that
what was that,
exciting?
2013?
Don't worry about it.
14.
Okay? It was Laughing Buddha.
Laughing Buddha.
Yeah, you were the king of Laughing Buddha.
Yep, I have it tattooed on my back.
Good. Yeah, your little tramp stamp.
Yeah,
His Laughing Buddha head.
Yeah. No, listen, yeah, it was those. I feel like me and you are one of the people that they kind of mention a lot, like as far as like when they're trying to like pitch.
Yeah.
Doing comedy. Yeah.
They sure do.
Yeah.
And then don't even.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shit talk.
Yeah.
I'm good.
No, I won't at all. I mean,
Yeah.
for everything, they helped me tremendously. Like getting started in comedy, they
Yes.
helped me. They took me out to open mics.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, they did help me.
Yeah.
And then they punched me in the gut. It's fine. I feel great.
You deserved it.
And no, I did not. I was a nice lady. I work very hard. I was really trying to prove something.
Yeah. Well, I was always a proponent of like do comedy in good rooms, not in like bad rooms. And they do offer great rooms to perform comedy. So.
Yeah. They would, if you don't know, they would make you couldn't have your phone out.
Yes.
You couldn't have your notes out.
Which is good.
You had to sit and watch your fellow comic.
Yeah.
And it was a bucket. You couldn't rig the bucket.
Nope.
And
so you could go up last and there still be 20 people in the room.
Yeah.
And you could leave whenever you want. You weren't held hostage, but you were kind of shamed.
Yeah. Yeah. And they would be like, next
Yeah.
time we're going to hold your name.
Right.
And then we'll put it in the second half.
Yeah. Because in New York, like you get these open mic. I remember, I don't know if it's still like that, but somebody go up first and they just leave. Like immediately go up first, walk out. Like, damn, you're not even going to listen to 2 or 3 comics. At least give them 15, 20 minutes of your time.
Fake it at least.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, we can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm busy.
Yeah.
But I would do that. I was a bad girl. I would do that. Not at the Laughing Buddha mics, but at the other mics.
You would do that?
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Yeah.
I
I've
had
done
to
it in
play
my
the
life,
system.
but I've always felt bad for it.
Yeah. I mean, it was also sometimes in the first 2 years, you don't realize you're very self-centered and I got to get as many mics as possible.
You do. That's the thing.
And then now, you know, now you're
Which
like,
you realize, like, after you've been on it, you don't have to do that. You can do 2. You can just go to 2 and just let the time pass.
I did it based on time. I'd be like, I would want to be up for an hour a week.
Yeah.
You know, that's the time. And so when I was starting to do longer sets, I would move it to an hour and a half. And then by then I was like, well, now I just have to be productive.
Yeah. I always did it with
the time
spots.
that I
I was
do.
like, I want to do 5 to 10 a week. And then I moved it to 10 to 20.
Look at
Yeah.
you.
It was always spots because I feel like what the time is like, once you got an audience, you got them already. Like whether you do 10 or an hour, obviously there's a difference, but like you got them. Like,
Well, part of me was trying to get rid of the mics that were like 2 minutes long.
yeah,
You know, and you
those
would
are
wait
brutal.
for like an hour and a half. And
Is
I
that
was
what
like,
people do now still?
I don't know.
Yeah, I really don't know. Sometimes
Yeah.
people ask me and I'm like, I really don't know. You just
Yeah.
move through it. Like when you're a comic in New York, you kind of just go through it.
It's always funny to be at those open mics and then watch someone from like Minnesota come in and be like, 2 minutes, this is crazy. And we're
Yeah.
like, yeah, you're wasting your time.
Yeah.
Girl,
Yeah.
hurry up. It's like sudden death.
Right, yeah.
We're going to throw tomatoes at you.
Yeah, no, I mean, for sure. Like, sometimes I'll be out like, when you go on the road, you get like a comic. They're like, oh, I'm going to move to New York. What are some good mics? I'm like, I have no idea. Like,
What are good mics?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
I mean,
you know better than me.
I say Laughing Buddha always, but are they still doing mics? I don't even know.
I don't know, but they do cost a lot of money.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
They do cost a lot of money, but I was always okay with that. Like, I didn't have a problem with that. I was like, it costs money, right?
Yeah.
Like, I always figured when I started making money, I would just make it all back if I put in the work.
Look, and now you're doing great.
I'm doing okay,
Ian Lara from HBO.
which is my camera.
That one. That one's your camera. Take a look at it. Really. Kiss the camera. Come on. Show them your pearly whites. Okay. Where are you from originally?
I'm from New York. I was born in Brooklyn. I lived there for 10 years, and I moved to Queens for the rest of
Now
my
you're in
life.
Queens? Where in Queens?
I'm in Forest Hills area.
Give me an address.
Yeah. Yeah, Forest Hills.
Forest Hills, I'm in Astoria.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we could have carpooled.
Yeah,
I didn't drive.
me neither.
Good.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought you lived in New Jersey.
Yeah, you said that to me before, and I corrected you like 3 weeks ago, but I guess you're still holding on to that.
I've known you for 9 years.
Never in
and
my
I
life
was
lived in
like-
New
I was like, well, I don't want to make them. That's the reason I haven't had you on sooner. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't want to make them drive in from New Jersey.
Yeah, I don't even know. I don't know nothing about me says Jersey. I walk
One
around with a
train.
Mets hat from Queens. I don't know. I couldn't be
I
more
don't
Queens if
know.
I tried.
New York is very kooky
Yeah.
when it comes to the sporting.
But that's
people.
New Jersey.
Yeah. Touche. It is New Jersey. But what is New Jersey's baseball team?
Oh, y'all have one.
Yeah, it was probably the Mets.
They will probably go more Yankees because it's near the Bronx, uptown. And it's closer to Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But anybody is entitled to cheer for any.
That's nice of you to say.
Yeah,
You hear that, kids? Cheer for who you want.
yeah. Equal opportunity.
Equal opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay, so growing up in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
Were
I
you-
moved out of Brooklyn when I was 11. So I
Okay.
always kind of like I don't know what they call the formative years. Is it 1 to 10 or is it 10 to 20? What
I
are the
don't know.
formative? I guess 1 to 10 is formative, but I kind of remember most of my experiences from 11 when I moved to Queens.
Okay. I guess it
Yeah.
depends on whether or not you're a serial killer.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Because if it's 1 to 10, those are formative years. Because if your dad's like, I love taxidermy. Here,
Yeah.
watch me skin this cat. You're going to
Yeah,
be like,
yeah.
ah! Those are
Yeah.
pretty formative.
that is. that can
But socially
form you.
speaking, I feel like 11 to 20 is when you get like your social skills.
Your social skills, yeah.
Yeah.
But also, I want to I moved. Like my parents thought they were doing like some fresh Prince of Bel Air thing where they were moving me out like a rough neighborhood
Yeah.
to like a great neighborhood on the other side of the country. We literally moved like 7 minutes.
Yeah.
It was a 7-minute drive from the Brooklyn neighborhood of East New York to South Ozone Park.
Yeah.
So we were right there.
Were you a good kid or a bad kid?
I was
Naughty?
a good kid. I was
You
a
were
good kid. Yeah, but growing up in East New York in that time, it was like a rough neighborhood. So they were just kind of worried that they didn't want me to go down the wrong path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they did it. They did it. What a sweet boy, huh? Come on. Fonz is like, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. A little sweet cherub.
I try to be a nice person.
Yeah. You succeed.
Yeah.
Okay. What were you like in high school?
High school was cool. I was kind of into sports. I was on the basketball team. I played basketball.
You were really a basketball
yeah,
player?
I played basketball for 2 years, but my school was really good. We
Yeah?
were ranked like nationally. So
What position
I
did you
would've-
play?
Point guard.
Okay.
Thought I was the center.
I did smile when you said basketball, and I was like, Caitlin, keep
Yeah.
it
But
down.
I was actually pretty good. Like my school was ranked, I think, like 6th in the country.
Wow.
Yeah. So obviously I didn't play, and but
were in a starter?
even the B team, like the B team, like we would beat every other school's regular team.
Yeah.
Because this was like professional high school players.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Did you ever play varsity?
So no, I was on the B team. In
A B
varsity.
team.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you a big scorer?
Pretty much. Like I was mostly like I think I was like a dude that people would leave alone, so I would just.
They would assume that
we
don't have to watch him.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
Get
so
the
I would
ball.
just and I would score, and then they'll be like, all right, we gotta stop him.
Yeah. Were you popular?
Yeah, I was pretty popular. Yeah, I mean, my school was kind of the social equity was sports. So if you were even sports adjacent, you were pretty popular. But my class specifically, shout out to class of 2008. That was we were just close. Like everybody in the class was pretty popular. Like just as like a class.
Yeah.
Like we were just cool. Like the black kids, the white kids, everybody was just cool with each other.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it was like even the teachers was like, we haven't seen a class like this.
So it's very High School Musical.
Kind of, yeah. Where there was no like,
together?
Obviously there were your popular kids.
Yeah.
And I would say I was probably in that group, but there was also, but like everyone, like the popular kids will hang out with like some of the gamer kids. Like,
okay.
Like we used to have, we used to plan. I remember Friday nights we used to do like bowling nights, and like 100 students would show up.
Really?
To bowling night, yeah. Like
bowling,
and it's not administered by the school, planned by like a student.
Yeah.
And it would be like 100 kids there.
You're like, just tell whoever you want to tell. We're all going bowling.
Yeah, we were pretty cool like that. We were pretty friendly, which was interesting because I remember like it was obviously 2008. It was even before like Obama was really running. It was when he was, I guess, the primaries. And then I remember when Trump ran, I was like, I wonder how that would have changed the dynamic if we were in school when this was going on.
Yeah.
Because obviously everybody has their political affiliations, but I feel like I went to a predominantly white school, so I feel like some of my white friends and my black friends might
take a turn.
And the Hispanic got they might have clashed, but I'm like, damn. Back then, we didn't even have to worry about it. You just vote for whoever you vote for. No one cared.
Yeah,
like,
no one talked about it. No one
if you
screamed.
voted for Bush, no one cared.
Yeah. Also, you guys were in high school, so none of you were voting.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh, those were the days, huh?
Yeah,
no control and just we
yeah.
had no worries.
It changed a lot.
Yeah, I know. But I feel bad for teenagers now. They have so much to deal with, and then on top of it, they're not going to have an Earth in 20 years.
On top of that, there's fighting gun violence.
Yeah, I know.
Every day. So if they make it for 20 years, that'd actually be nice.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot to deal with.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
It is a lot.
Yeah.
Did you drink in high school?
Actually, I did not. I was one of those dudes. Like, I remember I had friends who drank, and I was one of those dudes that I thought it was cool to be like, I don't drink.
I
you know those people?
Yeah.
Where they're like,
it's their whole personality.
Yeah. They'll like say it like that for no reason.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, what do you like to drink? Oh, I don't drink.
A Kool-Aid?
Yeah, it's like, all right, this guy's cool.
Sprite.
I was one of those people. It's like, nah, I don't need alcohol to have fun.
Oh my God.
Quickly found out in college that I did.
Yeah.
Did need alcohol to have fun.
Where'd you go to school?
I went to school in Long Island, SUNY Westbury.
Okay.
So it was a state school, not too far. It was only like 45 minutes to an hour away, but I still dormed. And the first time I really got drunk was probably like third weekend of freshman year.
Yeah.
And my one of my best friends from high school, he came up to school to visit, and he brought a bottle, and I was like, you know what? Let me try this drinking thing that you guys been doing for the last 5 years.
All right.
And I drank it, and I was like, this is quite nice. This is nice. You telling me all of my inhibitions are gone? I want to go up to every girl and ask for her phone number. This is not bad.
Did you do it?
This is not bad. I mean, obviously you get that braveness of like you're just like party. You know, I remember, I think it was Sid Vecca. That was probably the first thing I got drunk off of.
Sid Vecca?
It's a vodka, cheap college-aged vodka.
I don't think I've ever heard of Sid Vecca.
Have you heard of it?
Svedka.
Svedka, yeah, Svedka. It's Svedka.
Svedka.
Yeah, you know Svedka.
Oh, probably.
Now they make them flavored.
Oh,
I get,
my God.
Dude, to be honest, I get nauseous looking at that bottle.
I mean, yeah. Mine is Smirnoff. I see
Smirnoff. We used to do Smirnoff too. We used to do Smirnoff too.
I once had a night.
Captain Morgan. Captain
Morgan, yes. I did Smirnoff bubblegum flavored.
Oof.
That'll change your life.
You ever did Pinnacle?
No.
Cotton candy flavor.
No.
Oh, I'm nauseous just thinking about it.
Oh my God.
Now as a adult, I'm like the opposite where I'm
Did
like.
You just put adult in
for
quotes?
myself. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm a big boy.
Yeah. As an adult, I'm like, I don't need no sugar. Give me tequila straight, maybe a splash of lime, splash of soda, no sugar at all. But look at this.
Oh my God.
Pinnacle cotton candy flavored.
That is for children.
Yes.
That's like vaping.
It is cotton candy for children.
That's vaping in a bottle
for children. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So you became a pussy hound when you drank.
No, I wouldn't say a pussy hound. I became fun. In 2008, it was called fun.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, times
changed
change now.
Yeah. Is that what my uncle was?
Yeah,
Fun?
yeah.
Just little handsy?
Back then, listen, it was a different time, okay? I would never do the things or say the things I was saying back then. It was a different time.
What were you saying?
No, you would get, but also we were college kids.
Yeah,
College kids
I'm not trying to
dorming.
cancel you.
No, I'm saying college kid dorming. So I'm not even saying, I'm just saying like the level of obnoxious that you would have to be to even be ranked was really high.
Yeah.
Like now you go out to a bar and if it's a guy talking too loud, he's obnoxious.
Yeah.
But in college, the guy who's obnoxious is naked, standing on top of the bar, pissing into one of the Svedka bottles.
Yeah.
That was obnoxious. So I wasn't ranked in the obnoxious.
I see.
Because it was college. It was high level.
Yeah,
so
I
I was
get
just
it.
like a regular dude.
Yeah.
I've always been only in my life, maybe 3 times I could say that I've been drunk beyond reproach.
Okay.
Like most people who know me like will be like that. Like they will say that they never seen me drunk. And obviously you see me drunk where like obviously you say like, you're being more loose, but never need somebody to take care of me or vomiting other than the 3 times in my life.
Tell me about those 3 times, baby.
Well, I remember in college it happened 1 or 2 times where I don't think I got passed out, but I remember going back like drinking and then going back to the room and like you get on the bed, things start spinning and you're like, all right, I'm gonna need a garbage.
You threw up?
Threw up, yeah. That actually happened. That was the first time. The second time, it was on my birthday.
How old were you?
I was celebrating my 21st birthday.
Very exciting.
Yeah, in college, whatever. We got a bottle of, I think, Captain Morgan or something special like that.
Something special?
No, it was rum. It was rum. What was the rum?
It was Bacardi?
Maybe Bacardi Gold.
Oh,
Maybe
God,
Bacardi
it's lighter
Gold.
fluid.
We used to get the 20-gallon Bacardi Gold.
20 gallon?
No, not 20 gallon. Is it the gallon? Is 1 gallon?
It's a handle. Yeah,
one,
it's like 20 gallon is
20 gallon.
something that Jeffrey Dahmer soaked his victims in. Good Lord.
Right.
20 gallon.
Yeah, no, the handle
vegetables.
one. And we would mix it with Red Bull. Like that was the
Oh
drink.
my God.
Rum and Red Bull straight to the face, pound it.
get a
with
heart
shots
attack.
on the side. Like we was on one. I remember that night it was like rum, Red Bull. 4 Locos was a thing there. Then we had
I remember 4
We
Locos.
taking shots of 4 Locos. So we got pretty wasted. But it was all amongst friends. It was fine. Like I felt, when you're amongst friends, you don't feel like nothing gonna happen to you, whatever.
Yeah.
But I remember that time actually, we got drunk and I ended up hooking up with a girl, but in the middle of like while we were kissing, I had to stop. I threw up like I'm not on her, like on the floor.
Oh.
And my roommate came on and I was just passed out on the bed with the girl and vomit on the floor. And that was pretty bad.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible though, because only my roommate kind of saw it.
Yeah.
So we kind of I cleaned it up and then it
Your
was
roommate
fine.
and the girl. I would
Yeah,
assume
and the
she
girl.
saw it.
Yeah, and the girl, but she was actually pretty drunk too.
Yeah.
Like we were both pretty drunk. That was like the weird thing that I remember like about college where it was like every situation, like we were just both pretty drunk.
Yeah.
Like, which is like, who's responsible here?
Yeah.
Like, who is responsible for this? Like, for whatever happens, like, who's responsible? Because we're both, like, I'm throwing up. So, So, like, she was, I remember the next day she was saying how drunk she was. I was like, I threw up, like, on the floor. Like, there was vomit when you left.
Check your shoes.
Right, yeah, right. Like, you weren't worse than me.
Yeah.
That was probably the second one on campus, but the third one and the most memorable one. And this, I tell this story with, like, I'm not embarrassed of it because I gave fair warning to the people who were around me about what was going to happen that night, because this was summer,
and that's why we don't have a gymnasium.
right. And I warned the authorities.
I'm the Unabomber.
No, this was summertime. It was summertime between junior year and senior year. And
of college.
Okay. And at that time, like I had a summer job, which I was working like nonstop. So I hadn't had a chance to really like hang out with my friends in the summer. Cause since school started, I was just working like kind of nonstop. Yeah. And this was like mid-July. A friend of mine, he has a barbecue. He throws a barbecue every year where everybody goes.
That's fun.
Friends, people from college, everybody who comes home. I went to high school with him. So everybody who comes home, go to it. And then people, like if you went to Albany, you would tell your friends who went to Albany, come this weekend to come to this barbecue. So all the schools would kind of meet there. I see. Like all the New York local schools would meet there from Albany, Stony Brook, or Westbury, all those schools, New Paltz. And I remember my friend picking me up. I remember I worked that day and I remember my friend picking me up and I was like, like excited. I was like, dude, because the old gang, this is like the old college gang getting back together. Like we would do it all semester long, and now it was the summertime, and I was like, well, the gang is back together.
Yeah.
You know,
like, the boys are gonna be boys.
Yeah, exactly. That was the energy. So I remember driving over there with my roommate. I remember telling him, I'm like, yo, bro, I'm gonna need you to take care of me tonight because I'm on everything. Like I'm gonna drink like no remorse. Like,
so you had a plan.
Yeah, I was
you
like,
were
I'm
on a
a
mission.
I didn't think I would get this bad, but I was like, you know, look out because I'm coming.
Wow, I've never. It's like shooting your shot, you know, calling your shot. Like it's gonna be disgusting.
Right. Yep. Yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm on one, and I got like, I remember we would drink it like I was like, I haven't ate today because I was working doing the thing, and I hadn't ate. Which also, I don't think that whole drinking on an empty stomach. I don't know if I really subscribe to that much. Like, I feel like
what?
I feel like if you drink this, like if I drink and throw up on an empty stomach, I would have probably still threw up if I had a full stomach. Like,
well,
I mean,
you're just gonna
much.
get drunker faster if you're on an empty stomach.
Yeah, I just feel like I drank too much, no matter how much I ate.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't.
Okay. No matter what, it was gonna be. A problem.
No matter how much, how filled.
Good thing I had pizza.
No, this is a problem. I would have threw a pizza.
Yeah.
So we in the car driving over, and this is like 2010, and Drake is like, you know, the king.
Yes.
Still is 13 years later.
Let's not call him the king.
Yeah.
He's a little misogynistic.
Yeah, well, we are a little misogynist.
There's a reason there's a wage gap.
Yeah. All right.
I'm joking. Okay.
So we bumping Drake, like the new Drake album come out. Drake would always release in like around the summertime because he wanted it, you know, he wanted because he knew he had the college kids. He wanted the college kids when they go. So we was drinking a Drake thing. We drinking in a car. We get there. It's early. It's like 5, and this is like the kind of barbecue that starts at 5 and goes to like 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
And the cool kids get there like 9, 11. That's like the range of the cool kids. So we get in there. We get into the backyard. They setting up. There's a couple people showing up. One of my boys who owns the house, he's like, yo, I made this. He got a tub. It's literally like a tub, like a store. I would use a bin for storage now in my older age. But this is like just a storage bin that's filled with like a red drink. A red substance.
Oh,
and he's like,
gross.
yo,
it's like I wiped it down.
Yeah. It's like not even a bag. Some people put they'll put like a garbage bag over it, and then you put the drink in it because at least it's a bag. It's not on like latex. Or maybe it is. I don't know. But it was no bag. It was just an empty tub.
Oh no.
Full drink. And he's like, yeah, I made this concoction, and I'm like, what's in it? And he's like, everything. Like he said it in that voice. He's like, everything is in it. And I was like, I'm on it. I was like, give me a cup.
Red flag.
Yeah. I was like, give me a cup. I get my cup, start drinking, and party starts going. You know, I drink a cup, party starts going. Like it's getting turned up. I'm like, all right, like I'm feeling it. Drink another cup, like I'm getting drunk, like I'm outside dancing, like no one's dancing, I'm dancing. Like it's not a party with people. I'm sorry, it's not a party where people are dancing, but like I'm like I'm gonna get this party started. I don't know about y'all, but
yeah, you're the jester at the wedding. I like it.
Yeah, this is I remember I think I went over to my friend whose barbecue was. I think I went over to him. And I was like, I got this. Like, I got your party. Don't worry.
Put on some Drake.
Yeah, he's like, don't worry. I'm going to turn this party up. Don't worry about it. It's on me. So I'm dancing. And the party's like from the backyard to like the living room. Like everybody's like, smoking and drinking. It's college kid shit. And I remember like I'm going in and out the house and I'm drinking. And after I had like my second drink, I'm like, I'm starting to feel like it don't feel, obviously I wasn't as a professional drinker then as I am now. But you know, you ever drink something where you're like, this don't feel like drunk. It feels like something else. Like I'm messed up, but it don't feel like I'm drunk. It feels like.
What do you? Like you're on meth? What is it?
I mean, I don't know. Like you ever drank a Four Loko? You remember how Four Lokos would make you feel?
They make you my heart race.
Right. Where it's just like drinking a Four Loko is not like doing shots of tequila.
Yeah.
You do shots of tequila, you get drunk. You're like, all right, I'm drunk. You do shots of Four Loko, or you drink a whole Four Loko back then before it got rechanged. Because I know they changed the recipe.
Yeah,
back then, your heart would be racing. You kind of have like, you're like, I'm kind of aware, but I'm a little bit like dazed out. Like I don't know what this feeling is. It's like a energy drink with like malt liquor. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like a regular
having NyQuil NyQuil and an energy drink at the same time.
So exactly.
Your
so you're
eyes
just like,
are wide open,
and then
but
you're
like,
sleepy.
I feel sad.
Yeah, exactly. Now you got me.
Okay.
So I'm starting to feel this. I'm like, yo, but I'm not thinking anything of it. I'm like, all right, we on one. They start passing out shots. I remember going to the backyard. They start passing out shots. I'm like, shots for everybody. It's on me. It's free. I'm just ordering it to
make sure it's cotton candy.
Yeah, I think it was the Pinnacle too. It was we're college kids. We don't have a budget.
But it's so sad.
It's every man for themselves.
Or child.
Yeah. I remember I go back inside. We outside. I got my drink. I go back inside and I'm like, I'm not feeling well. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I feel like I still had my senses.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like I didn't know what it was because I was like, I'm not drunk. Like I'm just gonna walk upstairs. Like I just walk upstairs. I felt like I got roofied, to be honest. And I never been roofied. I don't know what that's like. But if I would describe it, it would be this feeling.
Okay.
Because I remember sitting on the couch. Like I remember sitting on the couch. Like I'm sitting on my friend's couch like this. It's a group of maybe 20 of us sitting on the couch. They're smoking. I remember just sitting there, like, and they're talking, and I'm like quiet, and literally that's the last thing I remember. Like I just completely blacked out. The next thing I remember, it's 5 a.m. I wake up. I'm in the bathroom. I'm in his tub. I have water, like the shower's on me. As I'm in the tub, I'm laying down in the tub, like naked. I'm wearing his basketball shorts, and he's like a big dude, so it's like 4X, 4 extra large. They look like pants on me. That's like, I'm laying in the wall. I'm laying in the thing. I open the curtain, and I see like a girl peeing in the thing. So I just kind of let her pee, let her leave. Then I turn out the shower. I dry myself up, and again, I feel like I don't really feel like hungover. I feel like. I feel off, but not like maybe like I took a allergy pill. Yeah. So I'm dazed, and I walk out. I'm like, "Yo, what's good with the party?" And they're like, "The party? It's 5 a.m." And I'm like, 5 a.m. Like last time I remember was like 5 p.m., 6 p.m. Yeah. He's like, "Yeah, it's 5 a.m." I'm like, "What happened?" And they're like, "Have a seat." Apparently,
you never want that. Just have a seat.
No, literally, they were like,
breathe through your nose.
They were like, have a seat.
Oh God.
Apparently, I passed out on the couch. Like literally blacked out on the couch, passed out, threw up all over myself and the couch.
Oh
like
no.
In front of everybody, there's like 20 people there. I'm just throwing up. The sun is still out. I'm throwing up. It's like not daylight savings. Like the sun, they even set. I'm throwing up. 6 p.m. all over myself and my friend's couch.
Oh no.
Thankfully, a friend of mine who I went to high school with, she was like a new mom. And she had like mom energy.
Yeah.
So she was like, I know what to do. I got it. And she cleaned me up. So she cleaned me up, cleaned up the vomit for me, which I thank her for it. She was like, she went into mom mode. She's like, move, I got it. Dude, take it off. But like she treated me like a baby. Like she just took my clothes off in the middle of the living room. Like I was
in front of everybody?
Yeah, in front of everyone. I mean, I'm passed out. Like it's not like I'm like a dead limb.
You're a limp doll.
Limp doll.
She's like,
yeah.
I've had one of these before.
Yeah, she's like, take his clothes off, take his pants off. I'm just laying there in boxers, like on the thing, like passed out. Apparently, they take me to the room, to his room to lay down. She cleans up the vomit, and then they lay me in the room for like a couple hours. And when they go back to check on me in the room, I've thrown up again.
Oh no!
I've thrown up in his room now, on his bed.
Oh my God!
So I did his couch and his bed, 2 for 1.
He has nowhere to sleep.
Nowhere to sleep. Apparently she came, she took care of me. I mean, she cleaned it up again. I think it wasn't over his bed because they had put like stuff because they knew this might happen. They had put like bags and shit, so it wasn't on his stuff. But she apparently, when they came in, they was like, they thought I had like alcohol poisoning. They was like, this dude definitely has alcohol poisoning. Let's put him like in the bathroom, for, like in the thing. So they put me, my 2 friends carry me into the bathroom. They put me in the shower.
2 friends?
Yeah.
You're not a 2-friend kind of guy.
Well, when you're dead weight, you know how much dead weight? Like if I have limbs, it's good. But if you're like, that's hard to carry.
That's true.
I was a full 130 then. You know? So they put me in the tub. And they just lay me in the tub. I'm like, how is that? Like, did anybody Google what do we do? How does just lay them in the tub naked? How is that the thing to do? So apparently they lay me in the tub. Party's still going on. So people keep coming, like people going in the bathroom, and I'm just laying in the tub. And every hour or so they'll go check on me. So they go check on me at one point, and I'm in the tub, and I've thrown up again.
Oh my God!
This time
how do you so many liquids?
I know. This time on myself in the tub.
Oh my God.
So they just run the water. They just run the thing and let the water clear me out. And the water is just running. Like water's running on me. They literally said that they left the water running for like 2 hours on me. And I'm like,
oh my God.
I'm going to be a raisin. Like you can't do this. I'm going to be too ashy.
And there's no world. In what world is that warm water?
Right.
That is cold water.
Just running on me.
You're going to get hypothermia.
Right. In all fairness, though, when I woke up, when I came to, I was honestly fine. Like I woke up and I was good. Like when they told me this like that night of it, and I'm like, I can't believe this happened like tonight. Like this is crazy. And they were like, yeah, man, let's take you home. So my boy, I get dressed. I did like the walk of shame. I leave in my friend's shorts and his oversized shirt. Like I look like a hoe leaving his house. My friend takes me home. I get home. I go to sleep. Regular. Nothing. I go to sleep. I wake up in the morning. No real hangover. Like I'm good. My boy texts me. He's like, "Are you good?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." He's like, "All right, well, we're gonna go to the house to help him clean up. Do you want to come?" And I'm like, "Of course." Like, you know, I've made a fucking disaster in his house. I want to go help him clean up. So we get to the house. We get there. Now there's more people, because before it was just like the owner of the house and my friend telling me what happened. Yeah. Now there's more people like putting into this, like, "Oh yeah, and you pulled your dick out, and you did."
Did you?
Yeah, like they're saying these things, and I'm like, "Oh my God." Anyways, I help him clean up. We clean up the backyard. His house looks fine. Some girl comes over, like that was at the party last night. Beautiful girl. She comes over. She's just hanging out, like drinking, like smoke. They're smoking again, like they're smoking, and she's just hanging out. And she's like, and they start talking about the party, and she's like, "Oh yeah, there was some fucking idiot last night in the bathtub with the water running while I'm trying to pee." I'm like, what kind of fucking idiot doesn't know how to control their liquor? And all my friends are like, he's right there. And that was over 10 years ago. And ever since that, I was like, never again.
Yeah.
Never again. Literally since then, over 10 years. No, that had to be over 12 years ago. I have only thrown up from alcohol maybe twice. Yeah. And never in that sense. Only like maybe go home and you get home, room starts spinning, you throw up. Yeah. Maybe twice. Never again. Yeah. That was the most embarrassing. I hope it stays the most embarrassing story ever to this day. Yeah. I feel kind of weird telling it.
Are you still friends with those people?
Yeah, those are my boys. Yeah, those are my boys.
Those are good friends.
Yeah, those are my boys. Yeah. But I feel like they all had that night, and I was there for them a lot. Like I was the guy. I was the responsible dude a lot. That's why like I didn't feel that bad. Yeah. Like cuz it wasn't like the first go round. It was like I did this for y'all for years. Yeah. Like from like not just like on campus or at a party, from like going out. Like I was doing this at bars. Yeah. You know, when it wasn't
holding their hair back.
Yeah, at bars.
Them with water.
Walking y'all out of bars and taking care of y'all at bars. So I didn't feel like that bad, to be honest. Like I was just like, yep, this is what it is. You owe me.
I get one.
Yeah, you owe me. Yeah.
How's that mom doing?
Whose mom?
The mom who took care of you.
Oh, the girl.
Strip searched
the girl.
You.
She's good. Yeah. Kid is good.
Oh, good. Yeah. What an angel.
Yeah. No, she's great. Yeah. Love a mom energy.
Yeah. Love mom energy. Yeah. Everybody. We had our friend group. We had one who was Kirsty was the mom energy. And at one point, I remember I got pretty drunk. And so I went upstairs and the room was spinning. I'm sitting there. And she's like, Caitlin, we're going to go. And I start to throw up. And she just puts her hand out so it doesn't get on, and I puke in her hands. Yeah. And she scoops it into the trash next
Moms,
to me.
I mean, they're a blessing.
Yeah. And she says, I knew I was going to be a good mom because I kept having to clean up after you. Yeah. It's like, thank you, Kirsty. Yeah. Now she has 2 beautiful kids. So.
God bless them.
God bless them. Yeah. But she still tells that story. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I think that like those people, like you could tell that from like a young age. Yeah, I feel like when they give that. Yeah. Because the girl, even before she was a mom, she gave that.
Yeah, the caring energy. Like, we're going to get out of this together.
Yeah. Thank God for her.
And is that guy still throwing that party?
I think he's done it a couple times. I mean, it went on for like years after. Like that wasn't the last part. It's not like I ruined the tradition.
Yeah.
It happened for a long time after, but I don't know if he still does it now because I mean everyone is like we're 30, married with kids.
Yeah. Is it a family barbecue?
Yeah. Now it's like from 2 to 4 p.m. on Sunday.
That's a good story.
Yeah, that's the wildest one. That's definitely the wildest one. I've been a part of other wild ones, but that was like the one where I was the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've all had that night.
Yeah.
Right, Fawns?
Yeah. You had multiple or just one?
I've had multiple. College was a very fun time for me.
Yeah.
So was grad school. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
But New York, it was like more scary because like I thought I was invincible.
Yeah.
But it's New York City.
Yes.
You don't realize
that's the thing.
what you're doing.
That's the thing.
And I was still acting like college.
Yeah.
Like I remember at one point I went and I blacked out at this bar with a bunch of grad school friends. And then this guy wanted to take me home. Sure. I have no recollection. And I was making out with him because I'm fun. Okay, Fonzie? Anyway, we were making out. And then my friends, who are very responsible people.
Yeah.
I'm just remembering the story. Oh God. Humiliating. They were like, okay, if you want to go home with her, you have to give us your information, like your phone number and your address so that we can check in on her. Very nice friends, right? Danny and Will, love ya. And then I decide, without a jacket or anything, that I don't want to go home with this guy, and so I just start running. Just ran.
Like he's kidnapping you?
Yeah, I just stopped kissing him,
chase you?
Looked at my friends, and I just ran down the street. No, the guy was like, what? And then my friends were like, I guess she says no, and then ran after me. And so all of us are running down the street, and we're like 4 blocks away from my apartment. And so I get to my apartment. I don't have my jacket, which has my keys in it apparently, but they had my jacket. Yeah. And so they had my keys, and then they put me into bed. I sit next to Will, who is a gay man, very gay man, always a gay man. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I love you so much. You're so pretty. And
you tried to hook up with Will?
I did not try and hook up with him. I was just telling him, I think I told him, like, if you ever went straight, I'd grab you in a second. Jeez. And his husband is like watching this, like, what the
That's
fuck?
worse than my story.
Yeah, it was.
Tried to convert.
I did try and convert.
Gay conversion therapy when you're drunk.
I did not. I did not. I just said if
you're like alt right when you drink.
I know, right? Just give me the haircut. I'm a different person now. Oh my God. No, but this is all Will telling me. He was like, you were so nice. You said I was so pretty and handsome. And
you asked me if I like Mike Pence.
And then Danny tells me he's like, yeah, you were borderline inappropriate, but you were pretty hammered. And then they put me to bed, tucked me in, and they're like, bye, Caitlin. And then they left.
Yeah. I mean, it's amazing when you look back at those stories, how they didn't end worse.
Yeah.
Because for every good one, like there's one that didn't end well. Like,
yeah.
And a lot of times I look back at some of the stuff I did with my friends where I was like, damn, we got away with that one. But I see why, like, as parents, you could be more like, you're like, no, because you're not going to get away with it. You're not as smooth and slick as I am.
I know.
You don't have it.
I'm thinking about freezing my eggs, and I'm like, what am I going to be as a parent? I got to be kind of cool because I really messed up.
The people who mess up tend not to be the opposite because they see the danger. You saw the danger. It's usually like if you were strict, you didn't see the danger, so you might be loose with your kids because you didn't experience it. But when you experience the danger, you tend to be like, you can't go to the rave. Yeah, I know what happens at raves.
The thing is, like, my parents were very strict growing up, and so when I got to college, I went from 0 to 100. Yeah, you know, and so now I'm like, I gotta find the fine line.
You do
because I think I got into so much trouble because I was like, well, I'm free.
Yeah, of
I
course.
can do anything
I mean,
want.
everyone knows that story. Like you see it a freshman year on campus, you can see the girl who's like, this is her first time being able to do anything.
Exactly. Yeah. And I was.
And she's like, let's do everything.
Yeah, exactly. And I did everything except heroin. I did not do heroin.
Missed out.
Yeah.
I never did. That's one thing. Like I would drink. I never smoked. I never did pills. I never did no other drug other than drinking.
I smoked pot maybe twice in college.
Yeah, I did like twice, like to try. One time on a dare.
Yeah,
but
you were dared. I dare you to smoke some weed.
Yeah.
Now that seems so silly.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's legal in most states.
Yeah.
I double dog dare you.
Right.
Now I take edibles to go to sleep. Like, actually, I don't, but I used to. But I would eat them more.
I've took an edible to go to sleep.
Yeah, they help.
They help. You gotta find the right dose.
Yeah, especially if you're like flying. I find if I take an edible right before I fly.
How many milligrams?
5.
5?
Yeah.
It helps?
I'll pass right out and I'll wake up in LA. It'll be great. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's great. But I haven't done that in a while.
I might do that because I'm going to Africa.
You're going to Africa? That's so cool.
Yeah, I'm very excited. So
Vacation?
I might take edible. No, I'm mixing. I'm doing shows.
Great.
In Kenya, and then I'm doing 3 shows. I'm there for 10 days, and I'm gonna vacation there too.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
How cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah. So I have a pretty big Kenyan fan base, so
Yeah.
they're all gonna come.
In Nairobi, you're huge. I'll tell
Yeah.
them I know you. Well, apparently the guy Lou from Nairobi who reached out, they're like big on like YouTube. Like they watch YouTube. So if you have like big YouTube stuff, especially like the Comedy Central stuff, he was like they all watch it over there.
Wow.
So he was like when he booked, he was like, if I put on a show, I think we can fill it like on your name.
Holy heck.
I don't think you can. And he was like, no, I'm telling you, like people watch YouTube. Like your stuff is big on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll find out. Who cares? Even if they don't come.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to the safari. That's what
you're like, I'll bomb in front of 3 people.
Bombed in front of 300. 3 people's nothing.
I know, right? When do I not bomb? Let's do it in a different country.
Right,
okay?
right.
I'm used to this hurt. Well, this was a really fun podcast, Ian.
Yeah, it was great.
Where can people find you?
I'm at Ian Lara Live on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. And for road dates, IanLaraLive.com.
Anything you want to plug coming up?
My special is on HBO Max. Watch that. It's called Romantic Comedy. Still there.
Very cute.
Yep. Watch it. I got my Comedy Central half hours on YouTube for free. You can watch it. And yeah.
Great.
Yeah. What? So I didn't have nothing to do with this, but I think somebody ripped the special and put it on YouTube. The HBO one.
Oh no.
Yeah.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Can you get it taken down?
Well, watch it there too.
Oh, you don't care? You just want people to watch it?
I'm just saying, like if you can't watch, get to it. Like I just want you to enjoy the comedy.
Okay. Just if you're gonna watch it, just subscribe to my channel.
yeah. It's not on my page. I have nothing to do with it.
Of course not, but it's only fair.
Yeah.
You know, tit for tat. Okay. Watch it illegally. Subscribe to my channel.
Yeah.
Well, Ian, Lara, thanks for doing this.
Thank you for having me.
High five me.
Thank you.
I made you so uncool. Okay. Bye.